differential, the turnover differential.
I know, not for them.
Controlling the ball, outrushing the other team. All that stuff doesn't mean a victory for the Bears anymore. All those things go in the garbage because they don't matter for the Chicago Bears.
They still can't win.
They can't win. You're +1. You hold the ball for 36 minutes. You outrush the opposing team. Lose, lose, lose. You still lost the damn game. So I can't even use that as keys anymore.
Just the third team in NFL history to do that at home, by the way. We gave you that stat on Monday.
I mean, what do I have to come up with?
If you missed it.
What possible thing can I come up with to try to figure out how the Bears could win a game?
Yeah.
It's like I'm a miracle worker.
If you missed it on Monday, teams meeting this criteria, folks, in NFL history. Home game, 350 yards of offense or more, 36 minutes time of possession or more, and a +1 or better in turnover margin without turning the football over. Before Sunday, teams meeting that criteria were 208, 2 and 1 all time. They are now 208 and 3 and 1. The last time it happened was December 24th, 2016. Rex Ryan's Bills lost in that fashion to Miami, and after the game, Rex Ryan was fired.
Matt Eberflus still employed.
Yeah, and they're not going to fire him
And
now.
he'd still be cashing checks.
Nor do I think that it's necessary.
No, it's the end of the year.
Yeah, it'll be the end of the year.
When they finish 4-12, best case scenario.
Oh, no.
4-13.
What are we going to do
Best case scenario. Hey, let's be honest with each other. 6-11. 6-11 is best
How many
case
games
scenario.
are left?
7.
So you're telling me
2-5.
5, that'd be a 9-game losing streak to end the year? Is my math right?
Well, if they go 2-5, yeah. Your math would be right. Yeah. It'd be whatever lose 3 and 8. No. It would be 11-game losing streak.
It'd be an 11-game losing streak.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right. But my best case scenario in this final 7 is 2-5.
My math wasn't right. It'd be an 11
I could see them going 6-11.
Okay, say they lose out. Do you have to consider firing Ryan Poles then?
That's a good question.
Because, obviously, I think we all agree Eberflus is out no matter what, right?
I think it's trending that way.
And what Courtney was saying, the tone in his energy, it seems like he's aware that this is not going to end well for him.
Yeah.
But if they lose out, how could it just stop with Eberflus?
I don't know, man.
Is there any truth to the rumor that his barber fired him? He doesn't want to see him again. It's bad for the barber's business.
Go to White Buffalo.
Yeah. The guy that was in Hard Knocks fired him. Said, do not come into my place anymore.
That'd be like the second time in the tenure of the two that they would lose out double-digit games to end a season. Now, in the first year, you might argue, well, they were trying. Okay, it's still hard to lose 10 in a row in this league, isn't it? I mean, they're not going to lose out. They're not. I would bet you that right now.
Best case scenario. 7 games left. Best case scenario.
I think you hit it. Probably 2-5. Probably 2-5. That only gets them to 6 wins, which is 1 fewer than last year. But I would bet. I'd bet anybody that wanted to bet they're not going to lose out. That's tough to do in this league, man. Even if you're bad, to lose 11 straight games. So, and I think they're better.
If you put the over/under and the final 7 at 2.5, where do you think people would climb?
I think Bears fans get excited and they might still be optimistic. I don't know that.
I think if you put it out on one of your polls or a Sylvie poll, in the final 7, the over/under victories is 2.5. Find out exactly what the people in Chicago are thinking.
You want me to throw it up on? Should we do it tomorrow at the start of the show? I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, Sylvie might steal it.
He's not going to steal it.
He's a thief. He's an intellectual property. He has stolen my intellectual property in the past.
Adam, remind me in the morning to do that. I'll throw it up before the show tomorrow. He's not going to steal it.
Do you want me to remind you?
Give examples, Yurko. You're saying he's a thief. You have to back it up with examples.
My heavens.
So full of it. Here he goes.
They're too numerous.
He's going to tell the Fox story. Go ahead. Tell the Fox
numerous.
story.
I'm not going to tell that story.
Oh, you're not?
That had nothing to do with stealing intellectual property.
Oh, that's true.
That just had to do with clipping me in the back of my knees. Jackie Slater style.
When did he steal your intellectual property?
Eric Williams style.
When did he?
That's when that happened.
When did he steal your intellectual property?
Ow! My ACL!
You're such a jerk. When did he steal your intellectual
It's too numerous to count. Too numerous to mention.
Full of it. You're full of baloney. He's not going to steal it. We'll do that. We'll throw that poll up tomorrow because actually that's a good question. It'd be interesting to see.
Over under 2.5.
Boy, and if it goes that way, you guys, well, Chris's question is going to be an interesting one, more so than we thought. Even a month ago, if you said Blank's going to go sideways and Eberflus will be out, you'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. He's just not that good of a coach. What Chris just said would be more, boy, are you really resetting the whole thing, and do you have to?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And by the way,
can you believe the questions that they make us answer?
I was just kidding on the Sylvie stuff, too.
I know you're.
Sylvie's never stolen any intellectual property from me.
He might have clipped you at the knees once.
Cash money, but never intellectual property. Never. I give you that 100%.